Hi guys, it's great to be back. Before I tell you about this new Master 97 Soprano, I'd like to start by saying sorry about the absence over the last 3 or 4 months. We've not been producing too much video content other than the World Saxophone collaboration video, which was a lot of fun to put out. But it's great to be back doing these regular product reviews. And as you might see, we're in this new location. So what's happened is over the last 2 or 3 months, we've moved into this new building, which is actually just 100 meters up the road from our previous Crowborough store. And the idea is it's much more suited to what we need to do in the Crowborough store in terms of our mail order, our service department, but crucially in terms of this aspect, the video side of things. So we've got this great new studio. I'm going to be testing it out for the first time today. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. Check out this backdrop. So here we are again, and today I'm going to be focusing on the brand P.Mauriat, starting with this beautiful new Soprano, which may just look like a regular gold Soprano to you, but it's a bit more interesting than that. This is a Master 97 Soprano. You may recall the Master 97 Alto, which is a beautiful top-end alto model from P.Mauriat, and likewise we now have a Soprano equivalent, which is a great instrument. So I'm going to go into some detail for you on this right now. So first of all, what do we see in front of us? Other than its sort of regular gold lacquer appearance rather than the more traditional sort of vintage finishes that we sort of know and love with P.Mauriat's, it has the standard gold lacquer appearance but with a lovely floral engraving, so giving it an exquisite look. When you catch a close-up of that, you'll get an idea of it. But in terms of its design, the crucial thing to mention about this is that it has a different body design to the standard 76 models. So a slightly different bore shape, which does obviously give different tonal results. But just focusing more on the ergonomics to start with, it's beautifully designed in terms of its key construction and its ergonomics. I'm just going to flip it round first of all so you can see some of the stuff going on the back here. So if we take this octave key here, it's got this sort of elongated design that flips all the way around to the right hand side of this button here, just giving you more possibilities with your thumb as you're trying to access that key. It feels very comfortable to me. I really like that. I should say first of all, actually it has a top G key. Not all Sopranos do. So yeah, we've got the G down here, so you've got the full range in the Soprano. This is a really sort of standout ergonomic feature which caught my attention. Check out this top right hand E key here. It's got a serious scoop going on there. Often you do get this scoop, but it's really exaggerated on this instrument. Clearly P.Mauriat were thinking about efficiency with the right hand as you're trying to play that key, because you have to make that extra journey up there, and it's less of a journey. The fact that you've got this sort of scoop here, you don't have to sort of come all the way up the line. It just sits neatly at the top of this stack. So yeah, that's a really cool thing there. What else stands out for me? Oh yes, just a nice scooping also going on with the bottom C and E flat keys down here. Feels very comfortable for the right hand pinky key there. I like the positioning of the auxiliary F here. It can often be an issue when you're trying to move from the B key to this particular key here, just to try and have a smooth transition, not get the sort of finger stuck in between the two keys. And it's very nicely sloped, feels very natural there. So that's great. Palm keys, often an area of debate, and I say that because everyone has different shaped palms, and some people pick up something that's a really chunky setup where they're sticking out quite a lot, and they go, oh, that's great, and other people find that sort of really intrusive. For me, average hand size guy, I suppose, it feels very comfortable. They just sit very nicely indeed, so that's great for me as well. And this, in general, the front line keys are nicely positioned. I would just say it has overall good ergonomics. So when you do the old standard thing that all sax players love to do, it feels very nice indeed. So that's the ergonomics. So on to the sound. So we all associate P.Mauriat as having that sort of depthy warmth of sound, that body and that featheriness in the tone. And it has a certain degree of these elements because it's a P.Mauriat. They always make their horns with that characteristic of tone. But for me, the Master 97 series brings in an additional element in the sound, and that is a kind of ripeness in the sound. fruitiness. If I had to describe the fruit, I would say it's peachy, in fact. So I love that sort of openness and that buoyancy that you get in the sound of this. So when you combine that with the natural depth of sound that you get with the P.Mauriat, it's a really nice combination. So just to remind you, this is a top level P.Mauriat. It's not a sort of intermediate model. It sits up there on the sort of same level with the System 76s, etc. So it sort of acts as an alternative, if you like, and a great alternative at that. So overall, a really great sax. I've got it set up here with the straight neck, so it's a twin neck model. There's a curved neck sitting in the box. So if you prefer that slight angle inwards, you can choose that as your option. A lovely saxophone overall, a great addition to the P.Mauriat range. Let's give it a blast.